Okay, there we go. Okay, so on our backs. So whether your knees are bent or straight, just allow your back body to melt into the ground here and just allow the support of the earth to hold you. And this morning, I'm just going to invite everyone to bring their hands to their solar plexus area, this upper belly right below the rib cage. So placing one hand, you can stack the hands one on top of one another. And if that's not really comfortable, again, if you have a block or a pillow or a blanket, you want to kind of stack that under the arm to support the arm. Because we want to still have that ability to relax the shoulders back. Let the arms rest. We don't want to have to be holding ourselves. If it's comfortable, close your eyes. And just begin to allow the body to settle in. Allowing the body to start to quiet down. Become aware of the stillness. Take a moment here, just check in with yourself. How are you feeling today? What kind of energy have you brought with you onto the mat? Always remembering there's no right or wrong answer here. This is just simply a way to take inventory of where we are, what we have to work with today. Allow the breath to start to settle. At this moment, not changing or manipulating the breath in any way. Just notice the quality of your breath today. If you've been moving around a lot already today, perhaps the breath is still a little shallow. If you're feeling more relaxed already, maybe the breath is already taking its time. It's slow and steady. But we will all just definitely start to slow that breath down a bit. So we don't want this to be a burden or a chore. We want to keep it so it's easeful, easy breezy breath. Just taking a slow, steady inhale. And a full, complete exhale. If you feel you need to take a cleansing breath here, taking it really deep, you're welcome to do that now. Maybe the exhale, you open your mouth and just let it go. And if you'd like to take a second or a third breath, you're certainly welcome to do that as well. Just using the breath here to help us settle in. So just come to a place where you can maintain a steady, even breath here. Slightly elongated inhale and an extended exhale here. The breath can be either balanced, even on the inhale and exhale, or if you feel called to, you can extend your exhalation a little bit longer than your inhale. So you choose today. And as you lie here, we have our hands resting on our solar plexus. This is one of our energy centers or chakras. So as you lay here, perhaps you can feel the weight of your hands over this area, onto the upper abdomen there. And maybe you can feel the warmth of your hand. Sense that warmth sinking into the upper belly, into that solar plexus area. Feeling the warmth there. And maybe in your own mind's eye, you can imagine or visualize a little spark of light there, a little energy, little ball of light. Anyone who is familiar with the chakras, these energy centers, the solar plexus chakra is associated with the color yellow. So if you would like to imagine a beautiful yellow light, little ball of energy, warm in the solar plexus, and just continue with the breath. Feeling the easy rise and gentle fall of your belly underneath your hands as you breathe. And feeling this warmth start to build in that solar plexus area. We'll be building a little heat and energy in this area today. This energy center governs our vitality. It stands over who we truly are, our ability to stand in our own power, our willpower, motivating us to move forward in life, making choices and decisions. If you think about it, when you get that feeling in your gut, when you have to make a choice, our gut, we always say, go to the gut. It's usually right here in this area in the belly, that upper belly, that we get that instinct, that intuition. So just take a couple more breaths here. You can release the visualization. Release control of the breath. If you have any props under your arms, can please remove those now and set them aside. If your knees are bent, we're going to extend the legs long. We're going to sweep the arms up overhead, and we're going to take a beautiful body stretch here. So pointing your toes, reaching the fingers, get really long. Inhale, reach. Notice the area between the lower ribs and the hip points. We're actually stretching this area. Front of the torso, take one more breath in. And exhale, curl it in, give yourself a hug, pull the knee up or your nose up to your knees. And then release back down, placing the feet on the floor, knees bent. We're going to bring our hands behind our heads, elbows are splayed out. Use your hands to the back of your head to support your head. Take a breath in. As you exhale, we're curling in for a little bit of a crunch this morning, thinking about that solar plexus, drawing it in, turning it on. And then we're releasing ourselves back down. We're going to hover here, so just the shoulder blades are barely hovering off the floor. Use the hands to help support the back of your head. Release the tension in your jaw and throat. As you inhale, we're bending, side bending to the right and reaching the left arm up and out. Exhale, come back to center, both hands behind the head. Still hovering here. Inhale, bend, side bend to the left, reach the right arm, up and over. Exhale, come back to center, alternating back and forth with your breath. Inhaling to the right, reaching. Exhale to center. Inhale out to the left, right arm reaches. Exhale back. So with the pace of your breath this morning, keeping this shoulder blades just off the floor, back and forth, reaching out to the side as you bend. Maybe starting to feel that little bit of fire starting to build in your solar plexus area. We'll just do a couple more. You're welcome to come back to center and rest anytime if that fire's getting really hot and you want to take a break. So wherever you are, do one more on each side. Your exhale will bring you back to center, still hovering. Release yourself back down. Take another body stretch. Straighten those legs, reach the arms. Ooh, feel the little stretch, maybe really feeling that area of the upper abdomen. Take one more inhale, get long. And exhale, this time curl it in, leave the head on the floor. Give yourself a hug, rock side to side. So please make your way to seated any way that is comfortable for you. Rolling to a side, you can rock yourself up if you'd like. We're just finding a comfortable seat, cross-legged. If you want to elevate your hips, you know you're welcome to do that as well. Once you find a seat, just kind of sway yourself side to side, rock from one sit bone to the other. And then settle in those sit bones right into the mat or whatever prop you're sitting on. We're just going to softly sweep the arms out to the side, keep them loose, keep them soft, shoulders relaxed. With your sit bones rooted onto the earth, we're just going to reach to the side and then reach to the other side. So the sit bones do not leave the ground. So we're basically just moving our rib cage out, reaching and reaching side to side. You want to keep that belly slightly tucked in, the spine is tall and long. Sweeping back and forth, come back to center, let the hands float down. Let the fingertips press, sit up tall. Exhale, release. You can keep your hands on the knees or on the side of the floor, your choice. Right arm, we're going to take it up. Palm faces in. When you reach the top, we turn the palm out and bring the hand all the way back down for a big circle. So inhale, sweep it up as you reach the top, turn the palm out, exhale it around and back. 2 more times, inhaling it up, turn the palm back down, exhale, inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. Inhale the arm up, straight up reach. As you exhale, bring that hand to the left knee, take a twist. Keep that spine tall and long. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting here. Draw in the belly. Maybe think about drawing in the solar plexus, maybe just a tiny bit. Remember, we're working with focus on this area today, letting our exhales draw everything in. Take one more breath and exhale to center. Other side. Left hand, sweep it up on the inhale, turn the palm out, exhale it all the way down. Big arm circles here. Inhale the way up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Two more. Inhaling. Exhale. Last circle. Letting the inhale bring the arm up, reach that arm up. Exhale, take your twist. Let the hand float down to the right knee or thigh. Take a breath in and exhale, gently drawing the belly in. Inhale your breath. Exhale, come to center. Rest here for a moment. Take a beautiful cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Soften those shoulders. Just notice what you feel, if anything. Do you have a little bit of warmth starting to build? And then please let's transfer ourselves to table. Hands and knees. Setting ourselves up, we're going to take a few rounds of cat-cow to just continue to warm up the spine this morning. So once you're set, getting the knees under the hips and the hands under the shoulders, or as I like to do, I like my hands a tiny bit wider than my shoulders. So whatever's comfortable for you. On your inhale, that solar plexus drops, arching the back, the tailbone and gaze lift. Exhale, nice and slow, draw that solar plexus up towards the spine, curling in on yourself. Inhale and exhale. Just take a couple more on your own, please following the pace of your breath. Maybe taking one more round. And when you inhale, come to a neutral spine. Think about gently engaging, very gently, the solar plexus area so the belly is engaged here. And extend the right leg back long behind you. Find your balance here. We're going to float the left arm up. The fingers are going to reach forward and the thumb is facing up on that left hand. Try not to let yourself sag here. Keep pulling that belly up and in, reaching in two directions. On our inhale, we're going to bend the knee and bend the elbow, sending the hand and the foot up to the ceiling. Exhale, lengthen it out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale, bring everything back to table. Sway those hips. Set up for the other side. Gently press the floor away. Belly is drawn in. We extend the left leg long, floating the right fingers up when you're ready. Remember, thumb facing up here. As you take your next breath in, We bend the arm and we bend the foot or the knee. Exhale, we release. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, draw that belly in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, back to your table. Good. Sway the hips. Tuck your toes, sink your hips back towards your heels, press the front of the mat away, open up the back of the feet for a moment, maybe a little bounce. Walk the hands out, maybe another handprint or two. We're gonna launch into plank. So on your inhale, sweep yourself up, lift those back knees, come into plank, draw that belly in. Press the floor away, plug your shoulders into their sockets. Hold here, keep that belly active. Stay with the breath. On your inhale, gently shift forward and exhale, lower to your belly. Set the feet mat width distance, hands at your mid-ribs. We're going to inhale for a cobra here. Inhale, lift your head, neck, and heart. Exhale, lower. Release the arms long by your sides, palms face down. We're going to lift into a half of a locust. Inhale the head, neck, and heart. Float the hands. Exhale, lower. Choosing that again, or this time adding the feet. Inhale, lift. Lifting the feet. And exhale, lower back down. Draw the hands back to mid-rib. We're going to take another cobra or an up dog, your choice. Inhale it up. Exhale, take it back to a wide leg child's pose. Knees are wide. Make room for the belly. Sink back. And take a breath or two here. Nice, beautiful cleansing breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale into the back body, the back of the lungs, the back of the heart. Maybe lift a bit. Exhale, soften and lower. Take another couple breaths here. Begin to come up out of your child's pose on an inhale. We're going to tuck our toes, and we're going to take a downward facing dog here. So maybe move the hands out in front of you just a little bit more. When you're ready in your own time, begin to float the knees and then send those hips up and back, press the mat away. Notice my knees are still really bent here. And then just begin to drop one heel in the other, walking it out. And saying good morning to the back body, the back of the legs. Wiggle it out however you'd like. And eventually take a big breath in. Let your exhale melt your heels towards the floor. Settle into your downward facing dog. So we're going to be coming into a lunge here, but you have a choice. You can stay here in downward facing dog, or if you'd like to, you can always drop into tabletop. So if you're in tabletop, you're going to inhale your right leg back behind you. If you're in downward facing dog, inhale and just float the right leg up. As you exhale, everybody, whether you're in table or downward dog, shift forward, draw the knee into the chest. And everyone's going to meet in the lunge, bringing that right foot forward, dropping the back knee. Keep the back left toes tucked. Finding your lunge here, we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, hands float back down, lift the back knee and start to dome over. Notice the front knee can stay a little bit bent here. Inhale, drop the knee, float the arms up. Exhale, come back to the dome, lifting the back knee. Float down over that leg. One more like that. The inhale drops the left knee, the arms sweep up. Exhale, come into your dome. Take a breath here. Gently bend into the front knee so that you can plant the hands and step that foot back to downward facing dog. Or opt for tabletop here. Your choice. Take a big breath in. Exhale, just let it go. Other side. So whether you're in table or down dog, we're lifting the left leg, extending it back, inhaling. Exhale, draw that knee in towards your chest. Hold for a breath. And then placing that left foot in front of you, dropping the back knee. However you need to get there. And remember, keep the back toes tucked. As you're ready, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, float the hands down, lift the back knee, dome over. First time, the knee may be generously bent here. Don't force it. Inhale, drop the knee, sweep up. Exhale, bring it on forward, dome over. Maybe the knee comes a tiny bit straighter. Last one, drop the knee on the inhale, sweep up. Exhale, bring it down, dome over and hang. Let the head and neck be heavy. Release the tension there, maybe give it a shake. Lengthening out through the back of the left leg. Slightly bend into your left knee. Plant the hands, stepping back, downward facing dog. Nice, beautiful cleansing breath here in downward dog. Breathe in. Exhale, open the mouth and let it all pour out. Building a little heat today. So take the feet out a little bit wider. Soften into the knees and begin to walk your hands back. Once you reach the back of the mat, we're taking the toes, we're turning them out just a little bit. So our feet are mat width distance, toes are out, heels are slightly turned in. Just inhale up halfway and exhale, fold and hang. Maybe sway side to side. Grabbing opposite elbows here if that's comfortable for you. Just helps us lengthen out the back body. The head and neck are heavy. Knees can be as soft as you need them to be. If you have the elbows, let the fingers dribble to the floor. And we're just going to come up enough to straighten the spine. Keep the left hand underneath you, right under your face. Take the right hand in front and across and reach it over to grab the outside of your left ankle or shin and gently, gently pull yourself over to the left, bringing as if you want to bring your forehead or nose to your shin or knee, your left knee. Take a breath in here. And exhale, return to center. We're going to just do the other side. So the right hand comes underneath our face. The left arm reaches across in front over to that right ankle or shin, gently helping us twist and turn over towards that right shin or knee. And just notice where you feel this. Inhale your breath. And exhale back to center. We're going to inhale up halfway, tick-tock your feet in so they're about hip width distance, and exhale, take a fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips towards the earth. Pressing into our feet, we're rising to standing. Inhale, let the arms sweep out to the side. Reach it up, take a big stretch. And exhale, float the hands down, gather them in front of you and draw them to your heart. Close the eyes and take a beautiful breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bring the hands down to your sides. Gently start to shift the weight into your left foot. The right foot can just start to lift, keeping the ball of the foot on the floor. We're going into some balancing here. So we're going to inhale, the arms sweep up and the right knee lifts. As you exhale, the hands float down and we're going to extend the right leg out. And remember, the right leg can be as high as you need it to be. We just want to keep that foot out. We're going to just inhale the arms up again. And as we exhale with control, we're setting that right foot down, arms come down, stepping up. Lift up onto the heel of the left foot. Lift your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up, lift that left foot up. Think about the locust we took earlier, that kind of form in our body. Exhale, take the arms back, just like we do in locust. So the heart is lifted, the back foot is lifted. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, set everything down, hands to the side. We should be about halfway up our mat. We're going to do it on the other side. So we're going to shift the weight gently into the right foot now. Let the left heel lift. Inhale, the arms and the left knee lift. Exhale, straighten that leg and the arms come down. Inhale, lift the arms up. With our control, exhale, arms come down and we step forward, lifting up onto the back right heel. Inhale, sweep your arms up, float the right foot up. Exhale, take the arms back. Think about your locust, heart lifted, fingers reach back. That back glute, you might feel it in there. Inhale, bring the arms forward and up. Exhale, everything comes up to the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, dump it forward. Take a fold. Whew. If you'd like, you can tick-tock the feet out, make room for the belly, let yourself hang here. Maybe grab another of those elbows, whew, and just hang. Lengthen out that back body. Release the hands if you have them and inhale yourself up halfway. And exhale, take a fold. We're going to place the hands down, bring the feet back in to hip width distance if they're not already, and step that left foot way back, find a lunge. Drop your back heel. Cartwheeling up on your inhale, warrior two. Take a moment to settle in here. Make any tiny little adjustments that you need. Double check to make sure your knee is in line with the middle of your foot. Soften the shoulders. Remember, you can flip the palms up for a moment. Shoulders relax back. Keep that. Turn the hands back over. So at the beginning of practice, we did a little sway side to side. We're going to do that motion again. So on your inhale, we straighten a bit into the front knee, reach back. Exhale, lean forward. Bring the hand or forearm, sweep the left arm up and over to extended side angle. Inhale, come up, reach back, straighten the knee. Exhale, reach forward, and then find extended side angle, bending back into the knee. Inhale, come up, reach back. Exhale, forward, stay here in extended side angle. Let your forearm rest on the shelf of your thigh. Turn the heart open. Maybe gaze up under the arm if that's comfortable. Slow, even breath. Use the strength of your legs to inhale. Press yourself back to warrior two. And as you exhale, lift up onto the left heel, pivot yourself forward, reach the arms forward. We're now in crescent, the back heel lifted. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, draw the hands to heart center, twist to the right. Stay here, or you can bring that left elbow over to the right knee or thigh, pressing the palms together, the right palm into the left, rotating our heart to the right. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Exhale, let the hands find the mat and dome over. Let the forehead melt down over that leg. Take a beautiful breath here. Begin to lift the gaze, bending into the front knee, and step your left foot up to the top of the mat. Find a fold, exhaling. Inhale yourself up halfway. And exhale, take a fold. Bringing the hands to the mat, soften the knees, step the right foot back. Find your lunge, and drop your back heel. Going up into our warrior two, inhale, cartwheel open. Find that warrior two, strong legs here. Soft shoulders, soft jaw. Draw that solar plexus in. Our heart is turned to the long side of our mat on the right side. On your next inhale, reach back, straighten the knee a bit. And then exhale, lean forward and come into extended side angle. Right arm up and over, reach. Inhale, come up, straighten and reach back. Exhale, come forward, extended side angle. Inhale, take it back, reach. Exhale, come forward, find that extended side angle. Staying here for a breath or two. Reaching with those right fingers, strong in our legs. Inhale, come back up to your warrior. As you exhale, lift up on the ball of the foot. Turn yourself to the front, right arm sweeps forward. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands through your heart center, twist to the left. Staying upright or bringing that elbow down to the left, knee or thigh. Press the left palm into the right, take your twist. How's your breath? And how's your jaw? Take a breath in, come back to center. Exhale, dump it forward. Let's take a dome. Take a cleansing breath here in your dome. Inhale, fill the back of the body. And exhale, melt yourself over. We're going to slowly bend into the knee just enough so that we can plant those hands down onto the mat. This time, instead of stepping up, we're stepping back, downward facing dog. It's our last downward facing dog. So just take a moment here. Make it a good one. Take a cleansing breath in, inhale, and exhale. As we inhale next, we're going to launch into plank. Press the floor away, plug those shoulders in, belly is pulled in. Take a breath in plank. Inhale, gently shift forward and lower yourself down on the exhale, all the way to the belly. Finding our cobra, feet are mat width distance. Inhale, head, neck, and heart. And exhale, take all the way back. Coming into our locust, take the hands down, palms down, arms long at the sides. Inhale, lift the head, neck, and heart. And maybe exhale, lift the feet. That's an option. We're going to hold this for a breath or two. So inhale here and exhale. Feel the belly pressing into the earth as you breathe. One more breath in. And exhale, lower down. Bring the hands forward. Rest the head on the back of the palms. And just sway the hips side to side here. Let yourself be still for a moment. Take a breath or two. We're going to do one more locust. So you have plenty of options here. You can lift the head, neck, and heart and the hands. You could also include the legs there if you'd like, lifting the legs as well. Or I'm going to offer you one more option for your arms today. So everyone can bring their arms back, long at your sides, palms down, or you can reach behind and take an interlace here. So interlacing the hands at the low back and then reaching the knuckles back behind you, drawing your shoulder blades together. So wherever you are and whatever you're choosing to do, know that whatever you choose is good for you. Inhale the head, neck, and heart, and exhale, float the feet if you want to. And holding our locust here for a couple breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Notice the belly pressing into the floor. Maybe you lift up on that inhale. One more breath. Exhale. Everybody release. Come back to those hands in front of you. Rest the head on your back of your palms. Oh. Bend the knees and windshield wiper those shins back and forth. Notice I'm letting my pelvis rock up off the floor. I'm not marrying it to the floor. Let the pelvis rock as it needs to naturally here. Eventually let your legs be still, extend them back out, and just rest here for a breath. Let your awareness be in that belly. And notice as you inhale and the belly presses into the earth, it lifts the low back. And then you exhale and everything melts back down into the floor. Stay with that sensation for a breath or two. And then we'll lift the forehead, bring the hands back. We're going to inhale either for a cobra or a gentle upward facing dog. And we're going to exhale ourselves back to a beautiful child's pose. Nice and slow here. Bring the big toes towards one another. If you'd like, take the knees wide, make room for the belly so you can sink down. Let the forehead melt. And just a few breaths here in child's pose. Let your ribs expand out to the side and up and back. So much room in the back body. And then just let's all go ahead and lift ourselves up and make our way to seated. Ooh, so that built a little heat. As you swing your legs out in front, we're going to bring our soles of the feet together and draw them in. We're going to take a Baddha Konasana or bound angle pose here. I like to just rock side to side, get those sit bones onto the ground, and you can hold on to your shins, your ankles, or your toes, whatever's available. Think about inhaling and lifting your heart. Use the hands to help draw the heart forward a bit. And as you exhale, we're going to draw that heart forward. Think about the belly button coming towards your heels. And just come forward as far as your edge will allow. We're not going to the end range. Just come into where you begin to feel the opening. Think about slowing the breath here. Not so that it's, again, a chore, but just lengthen the inhale a bit. Soften on your exhale. You can turn the gaze to the floor here. Maybe gently tuck the chin in towards the throat and lengthen the back of the neck, keeping our spine long from the root all the way up the back into the back of the head. On your inhale, sit yourself back up, nice and slow. Use your hands on the outside of your knees to draw your knees up and place the feet out on the floor in front of you. Slide your hands back behind your thighs and gently draw the heart forward so you're sitting up nice and tall. So we have that nice little natural curve in the back. We're not slumping back, doming into our back. We're going to gently rock back onto the tailbone, come up onto the tippy toes of your feet. You probably know where we're going here. We're going to start to float the shins till they become parallel to the floor. Please stay here like this, or you can opt to straighten the legs. Wherever you are, maybe release the hands, reach the hands forward, coming into boat pose. Think about that belly pulling in, heart lifted. Wherever you are, take the left knee, draw it into the chest. If the right leg is not already straight, straighten it out. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, slowly lower that right foot down. Cross the left foot over the right leg. Come to sit tall. Hug your left knee with your right arm. Left hand floats back behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Heart to the left. Maybe gazing back behind you. Back over your left shoulder. Flex your right foot. Inhaling your breath. Exhaling, drawing everything in towards your spine, the belly. Draw it in. Each breath on the inhale, release the belly out so it can press out. Expand, exhale, ooh, draw that belly in. Feel it working there. One more inhale. And exhale. Sweep yourself back to center, uncurl the legs, bend the legs. Grab the back of the thighs, lift the heart, tilt back, float the legs up. Coming back into boat pose, your choice. Knees bent or straight, release the arms out. Your choice here. Holding here again, thinking about belly active. Soft jaw here. This time, hugging whatever your right knee is, from wherever you are, hug it in. Straighten the left leg. Take a breath in and exhale. Float it down. Cross that right foot over the left. Bring yourself up tall to sit. Hug your right knee with the left arm. Right hand behind. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, take your twist. Remember, let your pelvis come along for the ride. So that right hip is drawing back along with you in your twist. Flex your left toes. Finding this beautiful belly breath here where we expand on the inhale. And we exhale and draw everything in back towards the spinal column. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, come on back to center. We're going to do one more. We got this. Remember, choose whatever option you feel you can do today. Lean back, lift the heart, float those legs. If you want, straighten the legs out. We're all going to release the hands. We're going to take a breath in. And as you exhale with control and slow, we're going to lower ourselves all the way to our back and let go. Take a breath. Ooh. Great work. Take a moment, place your hands on your solar plexus. Maybe feeling that little fire in the belly now. Maybe that yellow ball of energy is brighter now, feeling it glowing there. Let's take a stretch. Reach those arms up, point your toes. Inhale, take it long. Again, lengthening the area from the bottom of your rib cage and your hip points, this whole front body. Lengthen, big breath in, lengthen. As you exhale, hug the right knee in and draw it across and take a twist. Let the right arm fall out to the side. Without forcing ourselves into the twist, allow your body to find this shape organically. We'll take one breath where we reach the right fingers, point the left toes, and then exhale, completely relax into the shape of the twist. Soften the face and the jaw. As you inhale next, we're rolling onto the back. Keep the right knee bent. Begin to bend the left knee and catch that right ankle coming right in to reclining pigeon. Keep a gentle flex of the right knee. Grabbing behind the left thigh, drawing it in towards your heart. And again here, softening back. Keep those facial muscles nice and relaxed. Soften the jaw, the throat. Take a beautiful long breath in and fully exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, unwind, release yourself to a beautiful stretch again. Point the toes, reach the fingers. Inhale. And exhale, left knee draws in, coming into the twist on the other side. Take the left hand out. Take one breath where we point the toes of the right foot, reach with the left fingers. And exhale, melt back, soften into your twist. Can you release the shoulders? Are you holding tension in the glutes? Can you relax the glutes? Is there any tension in your jaw? Let it go. As you inhale next, drawing ourselves onto the back, right knee bends, catches the left ankle. Come into reclining pigeon on this side. Remember, take any variation you like here for your own comfort. And while there is some effort here as we gently draw the knee in towards us, we want to release and relax whatever areas we can that we're not really using right now. Being efficient with our energy. Using the will of our own power to make these choices that's for our own good, our own well-being. Take a breath in. As you exhale, we're releasing, we're extending long. One last time. Take a stretch. Inhale. Last one. Get really long and tall. Exhale. Hug it in. Rock yourself side to side. If you're ready to move right into Shavasana, go right ahead. Or if you'd like to take a happy baby, or whatever movement you feel necessary to complete your practice today. We'll just take a few moments. When you're feeling ready, if you're not already there, find your Shavasana today. Use any props you want to get yourself settled and comfortable so that we can completely and totally relax here for the last few minutes of our practice. Finding our backs together. We'll take a beautiful breath in. Fill that belly and then open the mouth and exhale and rest on back. Soften the face. Soften the skin behind your ears. Relax your throat, collarbones, and the front of the shoulders. Allow the arms to become heavy. And soften the heart space, letting it rest all back onto the shoulder blades on the floor. Bring awareness to your belly. Take one last pause at your solar plexus. Let your awareness sit there with whatever sensation you may feel there. Maybe you can sense a little bit of warmth there. And take a moment and let that beautiful ball of yellow light expand outward and fill the body with this warm, beautiful light. And then bring the attention to the lower body, releasing the hips, the legs, the ankles, the feet, and the toes. Allow yourself to be supported on the earth while we rest and bask in the beautiful warmth of the energy that you yourself created in your practice today. And we rest in Shavasana. Gently inhale your breath. Exhale, let it go. Take a few deep breaths. And begin to find your gentle movement. Wherever you feel called. What will help ease you from Shavasana today? And as you feel ready, begin to draw your knees up. You can always give yourself a little hug here if you'd like. Rolling off to our right side when you're ready. You want to take a few moments to rest on your right side. Take about 3 breaths. Just stay in the awareness of how you're feeling. And then gently press yourself up and find your seat. When you're finally at your seat, allow your eyes to softly close and bring your hands to your heart. Let's seal the practice with our final breath. Inhaling together. And exhaling, we let everything go. Drawing fingertips to forehead so that we may have peaceful thoughts. To our mouth for kind words. To our heart for loving action. From my heart to yours, thank you so much for sharing the beautiful light that is you, uniquely you, and for your practice today. The love and light in me sees that love and light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I needed that.